And today I want to just have a quick little nitpick about skill showcasing and how I think it can be improved in the future in a very easy way for GGG to implement, which will actually make them more money in the long run. The reason why I'm talking about it is because of the most recent skill showcasing, the only real footage we have outside of Ziggy's very informative video, showing off some of the new and reworked skills in 3.3. Now, a lot of people freaked out, myself included, when they saw this footage because the Incinerate looked pretty lackluster in this case. Like, the AoE looked pretty bad, the clear looked terrible, and a few Reddit's, technician boys went in, and apparently there's LE focus and burning damage being used in the links, which kind of means it's not the best showcasing. Now, there's the whole back and forth of who should get the rights. Ignore all of that. One thing I would really like to see going forward is for GGG themselves, whenever they make a new skill or have a big rework, to make a 10 to 15 second clip of the skill, similar to how they did it in the Xbox trailer. This is one of the best examples of PoE in its core fundamentals I've ever seen. I'll just show you the clip in full. Basically, they show you the base skill, the skill with slow approach, and the skill with GMP. Now, in that 5 second, literally 5 second clip, you can have someone who's never played Path of Exile before. They see the new skill, they see the skill gem system at work, and it perfectly summarizes everything. You could make a very short, like 10, 15 second clip like this for every new skill or rework skill. And then while you're doing this process, so for example with Incinerate, you could do like Incinerate with increased area of effect, and then show a brief clip of it doing some AoE prolift stuff with a bunch of mobs. While you're doing this promo, you can then show the base animation, and then you could show it with an MTX version. So that way you can use the exact same clip when you then later release the Incinerate MTX, or, the vaal insert whatever skill rework here. Meaning that the time you're spending on the initial video isn't going to waste from a marketing point of view, because you can then use that exact same video when it comes to making the MTX. And the other really good thing about that is it means that your MTX videos are more representative of how they actually work in game. A lot of complaints recently with some of the MTX is like, great, you've showed me this very narrow example of how this MTX works, but without any context, I don't know if it's worth buying or not. So by having a very similar thing here with Incinerate AoE with Prolif, you can then show it in action. You instantly see how the new skill works, how the reworks works. Very easy to make. As someone who's spent time, doing editing stuff, this does take time to make, but they have got very competent video editors within GGG. Bex has been doing an amazing job with Build of the Week. So if they just said, hey Bex, sit down for a couple of hours each night and just do one here for Incinerate, then one here for, the new trap skills, etc. So you could do you could show the new trap, and then the trap with, the new trap with then cluster trap, and then this, that, and the other. Just 10, 15 second thing, nothing that fancy. Next one, knock them out, go like that. And it's not even something you need to do for every pre-existing skill. You can just do it going forward. So from next league going forward, you start knocking them out, and that way you're not able to go back and redo absolutely everything. And yeah, I think it would be the perfect solution. That way you can still do the third-party promotion with the new skills, and that way people can, see the skills in action properly. GGG gets better marketing for themselves. The MTX videos become better because we can see them kind of in action, and the third-party journalist videos can still exist, but for people who actually want to see how the skills actually work, we can really see how it works. Ignoring the whole use the community, it's a discussion we've had a lot before, that can get very heated. I think the safest and cleanest thing would be for GGG just to do a little bit more in-house. And yeah, that way you don't have to have, all the hype of a new skill, like for example Incinerate or Explosive Trap, then instantly completely disappear. Like here, it's like, people saw this and thought, oh god, Explosive Trap looks like terrible AoE. But we don't know if this character has any AoE scaling, we don't know what his links are, doesn't look like he's using AoE on links. So it ends up being a very bad demonstration. This is currently the only footage we have of Explosive Trap. So yeah, Pretty simple idea, but I think it's something which would be really nice going forward and maybe something to consider. And yes, I'm Tarke. Have a good day. Bye-bye.